The year is 1958, and Japan is buzzing with post-World War II recovery, the economic miracle era of hard work, innovation, and optimism. Tokyo Tower, that iconic red and white beacon, is under construction, symbolizing the nation's ascent from ashes. Our story unfolds in the humble Yuhi neighborhood, a tight-knit working-class enclave of wooden homes, mom-and-pop shops, and dirt roads where kids play freely and neighbors gossip like family. Enter our first protagonist, wide-eyed teenager Mitsuko Hoshino, fresh from rural Inori Prefecture. She's traveled by train to Tokyo, clutching a job offer from Suzuki Auto, dreaming of a glamorous big city career in a fancy corporation. But reality hits like a flat tire. Suzuki Auto is a dingy garage run by the hot-headed Norifumi Suzuki, a mechanic who's more bark than bite. Disappointed but resilient, Mitsuko sticks it out, moving into the family's cramped upstairs room. Norifumi's a penny pincher obsessed with saving for modern gadgets, grumbling about costs while his patient wife Tamo keeps the peace with home-cooked meals and maternal wisdom. Their mischievous 5-year-old son, Ippai, instantly latches onto Mitsuko like a big sis, dragging her on adventures like catching fireflies or sneaking sweets. Across the street lives Ryunosuke Chagawa, a scruffy aspiring novelist who runs a rundown candy store to pay the bills. He's got big dreams of literary fame, scoffing at sellouts like Kenzaburo O, but he's stuck churning out cheap sci-fi serials for boys' magazines. His shop is Ippei's favorite hangout, stocked with cheap toys and comics. Chagawa's life flips when the beautiful, mysterious Hiromi Ishizaki opens a cozy sake bar next door. A former cabaret dancer fleeing a shady past, Hiromi's got charm that draws in locals for drinks and chit-chat. But she's saddled with an unexpected burden. Jinosuke, a polite but lonely boy around 10, left behind by his irresponsible mother, the bar's previous owner, who ran off with a lover. One drunken night, Chagawa, smitten with Hiromi, impulsively agrees to take in Jinosuke temporarily. What starts as reluctance turns into a quirky father-son bond. Jinosuke is a bright kid who idolizes Chagawa after discovering he is the author of his favorite adventure stories. The boy even writes his own tales of futuristic Japan with flying cars and robots, sharing them with Ippai and neighborhood pals. Chagawa, inspired by the kid's enthusiasm, pours his heart into a serious novel, The Boy from the Stars, hoping it'll be his breakthrough. Meanwhile, Hiromi juggles bar duties and subtle flirtations with Chagawa, but rumors swirl about her past, whispers of debts or a jilted fiancé. A suave doctor, Yasunari Kawabuchi, courts her with fancy gifts, making Chagawa jealous and insecure about his lowly status. As seasons pass, spring cherry blossoms to summer festivals, autumn leaves to winter snow, the community weaves tighter. Mitsuko blossoms from naive country girl to skilled mechanic, earning Norifumi's gruff respect. She helps with repairs, like fixing a neighbor's truck, and joins family milestones. Norifumi splurges on a refrigerator, a luxury symbol of progress, causing comic chaos when it arrives too big for the door. Ippei's antics provide laughs. He sneaks out to help at the tower construction site, dreaming of becoming an engineer. Tomo mediates family squabbles, embodying quiet strength. Tensions build in subplots. Norifumi clashes with union workers over wages, reflecting era's labor shifts. Chagawa faces rejection slips, doubting his talent, but Jinosuke's faith keeps him going. Hiromi's past catches up. A creditor demands payment, forcing her to consider leaving. In a heartfelt moment, Chagawa confesses his love, but she hesitates, not wanting to burden him. The climax hits at Christmas. Jinosuke's estranged father, a wealthy businessman, shows up in a shiny car to reclaim his son, offering a life of luxury. Heartbroken, Chagawa encouraged the boy to go, believing it's best. Jinosuke tearfully departs, but midway he bolts back, choosing the warmth of 3rd Street over riches. "You're my dad now," he declares, melting Chagawa's resolve. Hiromi, moved, rejects the doctor and stays, admitting her feelings. The neighborhood celebrates with a festive party, lanterns glowing, sake flowing, kids exchanging gifts. As 1959 dawns, Tokyo Tower completes, its lights illuminating the skyline in a dazzling ceremony. The residents gather on a rooftop, watching in awe. Mutsuko dreams big. Norifumi toasts to the future. Chagawa submits his novel, which gets accepted and bonds solidify. Fade out on the tower's glow, a metaphor for Japan's bright tomorrow. With voiceover hinting at enduring friendships.